Hey, thanks everybody for joining us today on Live Music Nation podcast. I'm your host, Jake Gill. Today we're with Nancy Duling from Wichita River Festival. Nancy, thanks for joining us.
Thank you, Jake, for the opportunity.
Nancy, give us a little background on you. Where did you grow up and talk about your career in different positions and now, of course, your position with Wichita Festivals?
Okay. Actually, I grew up in a little town just northeast of Wichita here in Wichita, Kansas. And so I'm a country girl and love country music. And just over the course, I have been involved with nonprofits here in Wichita, either in a development position, public relations. And this is actually my third time back at Wichita Festival. That's how much I love this organization. So,
Okay.
um, yeah, so I came back just in February of 2022, and naturally because of COVID issues and different things like that. But yeah, my third time back.
As an entity, what does Wichita Festival do?
Okay. Well, we are the organizers for a couple of events here in Wichita, Kansas. One of them is our River Fest, and we are getting ready to celebrate our 51st River Fest in
Nice.
June 2nd through the 10th. And then another event that we do is Autumn in Art,
Okay.
and that is really an event for juried artists, and it's just amazing the beautiful artwork that is seen during that 3-day festival.
Where do both of those happen at in the city of Wichita?
The River Fest actually happens downtown Wichita along our river, and we have a civic center here. It's called Century 2,
Mhm.
and all of the activities are within, I would say, 5 to 6 blocks of the downtown area. We had over 70 events. Out of those events are music entertainment events. And then our Autumn and Art happens over in the northeast part of our community at a shopping location called Bradley Fair.
Okay.
And it is just set up along the streetway, and people can then walk and see the different booths that the artists have.
Fantastic. Nancy, you said you've been with this organization 3 times. What is it that brings you back?
I just love the city of Wichita, and I, want people to be proud of the city they live in. And I feel like the Riverfest and the Autumn and Art are events that people can embrace and be proud of. And more than anything, after COVID, people just did not really get to celebrate. And that is truly what Riverfest is all about, is bringing everyone in the city together and celebrating actually, when our city started.
Sure.
And so, working with the Chamber of Commerce, working with our local Visit Wichita, it's just an opportunity to showcase to other people in United States what we have here in Wichita.
Perfect. Perfect. Okay. So Riverfest, for those who haven't been to Riverfest, give us a feel for what that's like. So if you walk onto the streets of Riverfest and you're on the river, what are people going to see? What are they going to smell? What are they going to hear?
Sure. Actually, we have over 70 events for the River Fest, and that can be a participatory event along. We do like stock tank races in the river. And then there's all kinds of like the musical entertainment. We have a huge concert stage where we actually last year, Willie Nelson was one of
Oh,
our
wow.
headliners. And so we were very excited to get him here so people can hear music. And then we also have like a parade, we have a car show, we have a big Fidelity Bank River Run where we have over 1,500 people that run in that race, 10K, 5K race. So
Mhm.
there's just honestly just a little bit for everyone to enjoy. And the best part of it is that you can enjoy 9 days of activities with a $15 button.
Wow. Wow. Yeah, no,
Yes.
absolutely. So describe for me a couple of moments because we both know what a production like this entails and all the work that goes into it. But you wouldn't keep doing it if it wasn't rewarding to you in your soul and your heart. So describe for us a couple of moments that in the past you just have said, yes, this is well worth the work. This is why I'm doing. Give us a couple examples of what that
Sure.
looks like and feels like.
We do also have a program called Celebrations for a Cause, where businesses can donate to our organization, and they can then also, through their donation, allocate to different nonprofits here in town to receive our buttons.
Mm-hmm.
And it's just, we have a kids corner.
Mm-hmm.
And so, having the kids corner, there's so many children that do not get those type of activities, those type of special events. I'm sorry, we take it for granted when we can afford to take our family to the theater and different things like that. So when you see a child smiling, and we had inflatables last year, and a little kid just jumping their heart out on that inflatable, and then when that little kid gets out and is crying more and more, it just really puts it all in perspective that we're here to help our community.
I love that program that you guys have. That's incredible. Okay, so I'm a live music guy. I'm in live entertainment. I have to know these two questions in every interview we do. Nancy, what is the best concert you've seen your entire life anywhere?
Honestly, I'd have to say last year it was Willie Nelson.
Okay. All right.
It was great.
Dead or alive, you can bring any one act to Riverfest. Money's not an issue. Dead or alive, who would you bring for Wichita, Kansas?
Garth Brooks.
Garth Brooks, that'd be incredible. I would be floating on the river, just watching that, laying back.
Yes.
Yeah, that would be fantastic. Nancy, how do people find out more about Wichita festivals, the Riverfest and the Autumn Art Fest?
Actually, we have an overall website. If they could do wichitariverfest.com. And then that also would take them to the Autumn and Art. But we would love to have as many people as we possibly can come join us this year, June 2nd through the 10th.
All right. Nancy from Wichita Riverfest and the Art Fest in the fall. Thank you so much for being on with us.
Thank you.
Well, baby, I'm on it with a bottle of